Good evening, Ghosty Talk Shows family. Yes, Namsa here at Ghosty Talk Shows. Find your own voice, lead from within. So I'm still doing my 30-day confidence challenge with the Matthew Hussey, and it's day 25 today, and it's been a really very, very interesting journey, and it's been designed to actually build your unshakable confidence. So I've allowed myself to follow Matthew Hussey's guidance and applying his tips and practical tips, and applying his tips, making them practical. And I now can see that I am becoming the best version of myself, because before I thought I was the best version of myself, but I'm kind of realizing that this challenge has transformed my life. So there's been today has been a very emotional day for me. That's why I'm dressed like this. I've decided I need to go have a shower because I've been working out. So it's been a very emotional day for me, because sometimes we think we have figured out what we want in life or who we are. But then as you go deep within, you realize actually there's still some work that needs to be done, and it still needs to have some breakthrough in order for me to build the life that I want to build. So it's been very emotional, because we had a deliverance day today. So it was deliverance for the head with MFM, Dr. Olokoya. Some of you know Dr. Olokoya is a very powerful man of God. And the head is the symbol of your destiny. So as the head is the symbol of your destiny, the head can be attacked in so many ways, by having negative thoughts, by so many things. So I don't want to go there because it goes deep. So it was really, it gave me some really, it left me with the things to think about. So I've realized that when he was speaking, he spoke about when you can, I'm reading on my diary because I had to write the notes. When you can define yourself, you are able to actually move forward. And until you know your spiritual name, you are able to move forward. So I don't know my spiritual name. My destiny, my spiritual name is the one that carries me through, guiding me through. So I need to actually find that secret, my spiritual name, because apparently in the physical, we have these names that we are called, but in the spirit, in the spirit, you might be actually an angel of God. You know, like we have the God of Isaac, we have the God of Abraham, we have God has his own angels. So you might be one of angels, but you don't know that. So it's very important. What Ibe is saying, that is very important to know who you are, your spiritual name. So I don't know anything about my spiritual name. So I need to work on that, and part of my confidence. And after I've done the confidence challenge, I have another homework to do. And then I have 5 questions that he gave me to ask myself. This is the man of God, Dr. D.K. Olukoya, gave me questions regarding my identity. So these questions, as long as I can answer these questions honestly, and then I'm good to go. Who am I? Where am I from? So this question, where am I from? I know where I'm from. I'm half Nigerian, half South African, and half Kenyan. So my dad and my mom, they are half Kenyan and half Nigerian, his parents, and they are both parents. And my dad's mom, she is full South African, and my other family, on my mom's side, they're French as well. So my heritage. So this was a question that I'm able to ask myself. I was able to answer it and say it very clear that I know where I come from, because although my family thought they were South African, so I had to find out, and I'm half Nigerian, half Kenyan, half South African. So I am Igbo, Nigerian. In Kenya, we speak Swahili. And so this question, I'm able to answer it. Since I've realized my heritage, things have changed. How I thought about myself. I know that Nigerians are smart. I know some people, when you mention Nigerians, they think about the criminal. But in me, I've decided to accept it in a positive. I don't know if it's unthinkable. And I know that my family, because I look at my dad was very smart. My mom, she's a very, very, very smart woman. So my parents, both of them, they are very, very, very smart. So that means what they produced is good to go. If that thing that they produced, if he can figure out who she is, if I can figure out who I am, I can build an empire. So that's that one. I'm good to go. Why am I here? That's the question. Not I'm here to save. That's not the right answer, apparently. I need to go deep. There's got to be a revelation about why am I here on earth? What is my assignment? My assignment cannot be me being a matchmaker. It's got to go more than that. So I got to find deep. And so when I ask myself, why am I here? This question is for a purpose. So what's my purpose? And then number 4 is, what can I do? This question is a question of potential. What can I do? So, and then number 5 is, where am I going? This question is for a destiny. Where am I going? Destiny-wise. There's been some really, really deep thought about my life. I realized that Lucifer connected with me 2016, and I'm just Nomsa, and he's a god. So when he's a god, now the question is, when Dr. Olukoya gave me this question, where am I going with my destiny? It's now come to a point where I need to face the reality of doing this challenge with Matthew Hussey, and also my friend did something as well. I might show you, if she sent me some pictures, I might show you you guys those pictures tomorrow. She actually shocked me. I don't know what I can say to you. So where am I going? So that's the question. The question is about my destiny. So I need to ask, I'm asking this question. I'm not asking the question now, but now it's like when Lucifer connected with me, I didn't think that a God will come and connect with me as a person. So that means I am something. There is something. And when he connected with me, there was a realization as well, now that I'm asking myself deep, that he appeared when I was 9 years old. And I still remember it, that he appeared and told me that he was watching me. So now the question is, what am I supposed to be doing when I'm on earth? So this question is very, very scary for me, because the things that God is showing me, that the person that I could be is bigger than me. And for those, I have pastors that have dedicated since he connected with me. I have pastors that have dedicated their lives to monitor me, to actually. I have my brother is in South Africa, is monitors me all the time, because he is one of the pastors, and I have somebody else, and then Dr. Lukoya. They are all monitoring me, because Lucifer doesn't just connect to anybody. When God's connected to somebody, that means he wants something. So I'm not going to say what he said he wanted, but he declared what he wanted from me. And he told the pastors, because the pastors, they were like, they had questions. He was speaking through me, so they had questions about what he wanted. So he declared what he wanted. So these people are monitoring me all the time. So when he asked me these questions, now there is, where am I going about my destiny? I don't want to lie to myself anymore. I need to face the truth of who I am as a person. After I finish this challenge, I might tell you guys where the path that I'm still gonna be a love harmonist. I'm still gonna be speaking. I'm still gonna have a talk show, but there is a big decision that I need to make, because these people have dedicated their lives to monitor me. And at first it was scary. It's like having bodyguards. At first it was scary for me, because it's not something that I'm used to, and I couldn't tell my family as well. I told my mom, but everybody else I couldn't tell them, because people think that I'm crazy. Or even my children's family, when he connected with me, I wasn't allowed to visit them. I had to make excuses in case if he comes in, and then he can connect with them, and if he connects with them, they could die. There's no way they can hold on. For me, I hold on because there's a spirit of God there. When it comes to prayer, I pray like nobody's business. So that's why he couldn't connect. So at the time, I couldn't tell my Martinez family what was going on. I couldn't tell. I made excuses, and the people labeled me at the time. They labeled me as, they gave me names, but I knew what was going on. So I had to deal with it on my own, but I wasn't on my own. So that is my situation right now. Because of my confidence, I've been refusing to accept the person that I am. I've been actually, in my heart, I have been refusing. I know that I might have thought I've accepted the person that I am, but I think I've been refusing. But now I'm coming to a realization that I need to accept the person that I am, in order for me to actually answer these questions. Where am I going? The question represents your destiny. So this is the situation that I'm on now. Yeah. So this is the situation where I'm going now. And since then, there's been times where I haven't even told my family or even my friends. I've never told them the whole story, because sometimes people can label you as crazy. So the best way, instead of telling people what is going on, is for them to witness the person that you are becoming. Is for them to witness when your life is being transformed to a different level. So I'm not going to explain to them either. I'm going to show them that I'll remind them that you remember those days when you guys wanted to invite me to do this. And when I said I couldn't go to other people's birthdays. I couldn't go to the parties. Sometimes there were times where people call me, give me invitation, and then I had to ask the people that are monitoring me, is it okay for me to go today? And if God says no, I stay at home. But it was good. They explained to me who I am and why he wants me. So he even said to himself that I had it, why he wanted. So I had to accept it because I didn't know this is the person that I am. But I had to accept it. And it was scary at the time. And still sometimes I get scared that will I be this person that I'm supposed to be? But I think I need to accept it, the confidence that it was actually not, I didn't have, my confidence didn't come from my core. So that's my journey, that where I'm going, my destiny. But I still need to answer my destiny. Where am I going? That is the question that I need to answer. And once I answer that question, then I have to tell the people that are monitoring me that I have decided to go ahead. I know they have not said anything. They have chosen to actually monitor me. They've chosen to, when I'm saying monitor, it means when they pray each and every day, they pray and they have to watch what is going on around me. Who comes in, what kind of a spirit that comes in. So that's what has to happen. But I'm used to it now. Before, it was tough. Sometimes I just say, let me do whatever I want. But then I realized that I needed to accept the things that the person that I am. So those are the things that is my path that I need to decide. I have to make a decision and then I have to go for it if I do decide to go for that. So that in that way, then I will decide. And also, is there anything that I need to? So the correct definition of myself can only be defined by God. I'm not going to go to the grave. I've decided I'm not going to the grave without singing my song, without dancing my dance. That's my decision, that I've decided that I'm not going to the grave without singing my song. My song, it means people say being successful is becoming a millionaire or is becoming a billionaire. For me to dance my dance, it means when I'm a millionaire, if I have like 20 million or 100 million or 200 million, or if I'm a billionaire, when I'm dancing my dance, it means somebody comes into my life. They want 100,000 million. I just give it to them. That means I'm dancing my dance and I know God is going to give me more. But dancing your dance, I need to know who I am. The rest will be added to me. If I don't know who I am, then I'm not dancing my dance. I'll go to the grave not singing my song or dancing my dance. I want that music. I want my music. I want my dance. And my dance doesn't include anything, include God's, my God, Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, walking with me. So I just need to figure out my song and my dance. So that is my decision, guys, that I've decided that I'm praying about it. Started yesterday that I'm praying that God show me the secret of my life. Show me the beneficial of my life using Deuteronomy 29, verse 29. So yeah, there are different scriptures that I'm using, and also his prayer. The same prayer that I'm doing is online on YouTube as well as on YouTube, and the one that I did today, the deliverance is online as well. So I'm just excited. So as I told you guys, don't be scared. Don't think that I'm crazy when I talk about Lucifer. I'm just not. I when I did this challenge, I said I'm just gonna be honest because there's no point in me pretending to be something that I'm not. There's craziness in my life, so that craziness it comes with all this. I I am who I am in my life, do the things that I do because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to actually have a clear destiny, a clear path, and know who I am, who is Nomsa. If somebody was to come to me and say, who is Nomsa? I need to be able to tell them. I cannot tell people who I am like describing my work. No. Because when I enter the kingdom of God, there is no bachelor degrees in heaven. Whatever my qualifications will not count. What it will count is what I did on earth. Who did I save? That's all is going to count at the end of the day. So that's what I need to figure out. Who am I? And where am I going with my destiny? So I love you guys. Live with grace. And God bless.